Welcome to Dwight L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio. After a full day of college football, the sun is down, the lights are on, and we still have more for you on EA Sports. It's the Ball State Cardinals and the Bowling Green Falcons. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, I spoke to the Falcons head coach before this matchup. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you guys.
All right, Holly. And the Falcons ready to kick it away first. Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Ball State's offense comes onto the field first today. The dangerous wide receiver, Jabari Smith. He's gritty, great attention to detail, solid hands. He'll have to be accounted for in this passing attack.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We had a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one, communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Takes it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is
turning it on. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Falcons.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Pulls it, fired complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. We saw it on that last play.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. The Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. way for more.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Offense gets set for second down. That's caught. It's Thompson. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Running inside. It's Horton. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And they are sending out the field goal unit now. Thought they might spin that wheel of fortune on 4th and short, but they'll line up for the field goal. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Oh, what vision. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Still looking on the move. He'll pull it down and run. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Working that left side now. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
That's the end of the period. Bowling Green is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. After the break, they'll go back to work. The offense changing the play. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Falcons. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Ward. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Smith's got it. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. And the Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Makes the grab at the 10. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Might as well stick with him. Makes a pass to Marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Looking downfield on 1st down. The short hands, it's Grant. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. The Falcons send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Strong, firm tackle.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Ward. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. He was working his way toward midfield, and they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Grant. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback keeps it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays, and then it's passing play.
Makes the grab and room to run. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And that was a play that was designed to simply pick up the first down, right? Third and short, it's a short throw. You're just trying to get it to the sticks. But what a great individual effort by the receiver that time, turning once he has the football, and he's getting extra yards. That ends up being a big-time play for the offense.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Caught. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bowling Green. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We begin with a look at Missouri in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the Tigers, not even blinking in this top 25 matchup. They took the lead on the opening drive of the game, and they've been adding to it ever since. Tough to imagine a halftime pep talk is going to change things. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back to your game in Bowling Green. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Dwight L. Perry Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. Can't get him to the ground. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ridley. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
They'll ride the hot hand. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up block.
Finding some room. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Falcons have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Ridley. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The run inside. It's Grant. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The inside handoff. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And there's no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick, but the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Right back to the well. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, BG! And the stomping has commenced.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the point after is good. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. The give to the right. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. They pick up a 5. The Cardinals come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found
maybe a crease. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Black 14! Black 14!
Open on the left side is Smith. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the right. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And this offense, they just got to find a way to make some plays here. They've dug themselves a huge hole, haven't played well, especially in the important areas. They've kicked out.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, looking to pass. Bringing the heat. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. The give, it's Grant. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
As sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. With the catch, it's Ward. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Off play action. Pressure coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Rushes on him. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Got a man in the middle. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll Stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Horton. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ball State. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the 4th quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game, it looks like.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Falcons are threatening in the red zone. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Got a man. It's Thompson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Falcons. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing up and took it all the way to the house.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Running inside. It's Horton. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go right back to him. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. When